also. And it's been very rewarding, but there's been ups and there's been downs, but I've had a very loyal fan base and people have supported me, and that's pretty much how I got here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how did it all start? What were you like as a kid growing up? I mean, was it something you wanted to rap?
I don't think, I don't think when I was young I thought I would be doing this, but now in hindsight, when I look back, I was always that kid who had to come read for the grandparents. Kenan, come read for us, come dance for us, come sing for us.
Yeah.
So I was always that child, and now looking back, I suppose it makes perfect sense.
It makes perfect sense that this is where you should have been.
Definitely.
So our real name is Kenan Forbes.
Yes.
And now we got AKA.
Yes.
Why?
Well, AKA, it basically means that you can't put me into a box. So I'm a producer, I'm an artist. Like you said in your grand intro, I do many things.
Yeah.
So it's about not being able to put me into a box and me, having to wear different hats. So AKA.
Okay. Nobody can box you, and nobody can tell you what to do, because you release one successful album, then you keep us hanging for a long time, and we got to wait and we wait and we wait, and then you drop the bomb.
Well,
why you wait so long?
Well, it wasn't so much of a wait. It was more, I would consider myself a perfectionist. I take time making my music, and I take time, whether it's videos or whatever I do. I always make sure that I go the extra mile and pay attention to detail. So I suppose that's why it took 2 years to make the album. But now when you listen to the album, you can understand why it took 2 years.
Yeah, well, which is great, because sometimes you can find that musos drop them too soon, and it doesn't have the essence that you want it to have. And I suppose that's the reality. I mean, what is this album got?
Well, this album has got something that I don't think a lot of albums have in terms of, it's brave. As an artist, if you don't take risks, you'll never grow.
Yeah.
So songs like Congratulate, or a lot of other music that I've done, took a risk in terms of taking the dance and the house influence and trying to mesh it up with hip-hop music. And it's a great, also when you take a risk and it pays off, it's a greater reward. So I'm very proud of the album. I'm very proud of how it sounds and what people are saying about it. And it's, people are saying, this is one of the most influential and, best albums of the past few years in terms of South African hip hop and South African music, which is a big compliment for me.
Excellent. Well, I'm so glad. Now, can I ask you about Casper? What happened?
Well, that's something that I've already spoken about on social media, and I've said, the less said about that, the better.
That's all you want to say?
Yes.
There were guns, there was a whole bunch of
allegedly.
things. Allegedly?
Allegedly.
So you're not confirming or denying that there were?
Well, I think I'll leave that up to, the people doing the most talking. At this point, we're not doing any talking.
So the reality...
And I haven't been doing any talking for many, many months now.
And you ain't going to talk about it now?
Well, I'm not going to talk about that or anything that happened before that. I just, right now my focus is my album and my focus is my music and delivering good performances and music for my fans. I'm launching my album on Friday, at Jan Smuts Avenue. We're closing off the whole courtyard and we're going really, really big. We're throwing like a little mini concert.
Good.
So those are the things I'm focused on.
Okay, when's that happening?
That's happening on Friday,
so
the
that's
22nd
Friday
of August, right outside Hush and Kong and all those places. Kong is where the after party is. We're closing it off. We've got guests like JR, we've got Reason, KO, myself.
Okay.
Crazy DJ lineup, and it's basically the Joburg launch of my album.
Excellent.
The Levels tour. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, thanks for talking to us, and good luck with that album launch. Enjoy it. It's going to be awesome. Let's take a break.